Day 7 of 20 days water fasting recap. What's going on, YouTube? So today, recap for day 7, and I must say that day 7 sucked. Like, no lie, day 7 sucked. Emotionally, mentally, I just felt almost defeated. And I think this started because my morning started off low. Even though I had good energy when I woke up, I was in a mental state like, man, it's going to be a great day. And then it's like my emotions just took a crazy turn and I went down. And normally around the beginning, like the first 8 to 9, 10 days, I'm normally like high energy, extreme bliss, focused, locked in, paying attention to what's going on around me and my awareness. And this go round, I was surprised that I was so mentally, like, I really wanted to break my fast. I wanted all of the things that I could possibly imagine. One of my good friends, Ian, he gave me these chocolates like that his mother brought down to Panama from Canada, and I was like, man, I can't wait to have one of these, right? And he said, man, you want them? Just take them all. So I put them all in my bag after we did a short interview, and so I brought them home and I let Kiki try one. And I was like, man, that chocolate looks so good. So I'm like, hey, try this, eat this. What it tastes like? Does it melt in your mouth? Is it delicious? Like, does it taste fresh? I was like, oh my God, I just wanted to consume something right then and there. I wanted a burger, I wanted caramel popcorn, I wanted any type of thing that I could think of at the moment, because emotionally I was kind of broken down emotionally. And this also allowed me to realize that this is why people have such an addiction with food, because it's because of their emotions. The emotional attachment that we have with food is what's harming us as a people, because we look at food as if it is a god, right? Because we worship food. We like treat food like it's a deity, right? Like we can't go without it. And fasting from food is like sacrificing that worship to the deity. And I'm learning, well, I did learn throughout day 7 that food is for comfort. It's to make you feel better. Even the trash stuff that we consume, because we crave the things that harm us the most: processed food, high sugary foods, alcohol, a bunch of empty calories that don't feed the purpose that we want in our lives. Now, these things in moderations are cool, but when you do it in excess, think of someone who may be depressed for like a year. Man, that's a lot of stress eating, a lot of depressed eating. So it put into perspective a little bit, but I definitely wanted to break my fast on day 7. Was not excited about the day. I literally didn't do anything after my meditation and after the interview I did with Ian and his wife Grace. After I got back home, I literally sat down on the couch, watched some movies with Kiki, kind of to just clear my head, try to get myself back balanced. I even watched the Stepford Wives with her, which kind of an interesting show, honestly, with the dynamic of life today. But overall, day 7 sucked. Day 7 was not what it do. It was not hitting on nothing. So looking forward to day 8. You know, day 8, like I said before, is one of the most pivotal moments of my fasting journey. Every time I go over 10 days, it's always been day 8 that's gave me the intense downloads and the breakthroughs and the conversations with higher power, God. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to day 8, and hopefully today is a lot better than yesterday. Day 7 just sucked, yo. It just really sucked. That's all I can say. I did chill my son. But yeah, that was it. So that's a wrap for day 7. Normally a great day, but this go round, day 7 was trash, and emotionally I was distraught, and just my understanding of our relationship with food and how bad I wanted to break my fast, knowing that my fast is for a greater cause and what I'm working towards. To know that I was wanting to break it because I was so disturbed emotionally, right? My spirit wasn't broken, my body wasn't broken, but emotionally I was extremely disturbed and wanted to break the fast so I can find comfort. And this also made me realize that the last time I broke my fast because of the emotional disturbance was when I did the 15-day fast for my first attempt in the summer of last year. I broke it and I had sushi that day, and my stomach was a little upset because I went 8 days, I went 9 days, and then I ended up having sushi. right? And so my stomach was really upset. I didn't break it how I would normally break it. I did have some soup, but I ate the sushi right afterwards. So I paid for it, and I broke it because I was in an emotional state, and I made excuses of why I should break it. I broke it because, oh, me and Kiki, we had just closed on our apartment, this one that we're living in now. And I said, all right, cool, let's celebrate. I took my vulnerable moment and tied it to a reason to break the fast because she was excited about getting the place. I was excited about getting the place, and I needed some joy to lift me up. So I said, let's break our fast. Let's eat together. Let's fellowship together, and let's celebrate us starting our journey with our family in our new place in Panama City, Panama. And when I realized I did that, about a week or two later, it hit me, and I was like, man, I punked out. Like, you sissied out, bro. Like, you broke your fast because you were emotionally distraught. And for that to happen to me, and for me to fall victim to that, I can only imagine how this affects people who are trying to go through a weight loss journey, who have like a food addiction, who have like deep trauma or depression, and they tie their relief of their depression to food, right? And so it really made me look at it on a larger scale, because I'm a very disciplined person. I pride myself on discipline, and for me to break then gave me the more confidence now that I cannot break. Even though I want to so bad, I cannot break. I said it about 10 times that I wanted to break the Kiki. But it's day 8. Now let's see if we get these downloads, you feel me? And see what happens today. New day, new energy, and focusing on the goal at hand. So that's a recap for day 7. Until tomorrow, jam!